Hello, welcome back to That Old Shop. My name is Mike Scott. What I'm going to be doing today is replacing this bumper. I had my trailer come disconnected from my vehicle and it slammed into the bumper. The jack got stuck underneath there. And the bumper got pulled out right here, right by my electrical connection. Didn't damage the electrical connection, but was stuck under there and did a lot of damage, so I'm going to be replacing it. I have a replacement bumper over there in the box I got from RockAuto. I have what I think is the tools I'll be able to do this with. I've been spraying the fasteners for a couple days now. That lifts off and shows you where the heads of 4 fasteners are. So you make sure you spray those from underneath. The bumper, of course, is not made in the States, made in Taiwan. It says right on the box. It's a complete bumper, meaning it has all the brackets, all the hardware, all the trim pieces. There's even the electrical for the license plate lights. There's all the trim pieces. And it feels pretty well made for a bumper nowadays. So let's get to it. I've gotten what air compressor I have still. For those of you who don't know, we're in the process of a move, so I've moved some of my tools now, getting near the end, and I just have that small portable compressor, and I have a couple of air chisels, and I have some blunt chisels, and I thought I'd pound the end of the bolts to knock some of the rust off, of course. But I had consolidated my air chisels and air hammers, and that all got moved on the last trip. So I got this out for nothing because I don't have the tool to use with it. So what I'm going to do is get underneath there with a hammer and a piece of brass and just pound on all the fasteners to try to shake them loose a little bit before I try to remove them. Years of rust here in the rust belt. Can't quite connect the dots. So the issues I'm having, of course, are the fasteners aren't coming loose. There's a nut on the end of a bolt. Of course, it's spinning and it's rusted on there and all that. So I thought I'd just cut the bumper away so I can get at those fasteners easier. But I don't have many cutting equipment here because I've moved a lot of it already. I've moved all my sawzalls now. I've moved my angle grinder that has a diamond blade that I would chance using around the gas tank here because it doesn't throw that many sparks. So I don't even have a jigsaw. I've got all these nice holes where you could, a starter hole for a jigsaw to go from hole to hole to cut the bumper away. I don't even have a jigsaw here. So I have the bandsaw and I have some hacksaws. That's just to get me access, like I said, to some of the fasteners so I can break them off or something. And that nut is already stripped. I already broke off three of these bolts that go from the top. I already was able to break off three. I need to break off one more, and of course it's already stripped out. And these other bolts inside here, they look pretty rusted off, like not any corners on the nuts anymore, the bolts. The sawzall. All right, time to phone a friend. psychological cleanup. There are these braces in the corners here. And of course I can't get all the fasteners off, or I can't get at all the fasteners. Fasteners I can get at, like I've already stated, the corners are rusted away, or I'm stripping them trying to turn them, or there's a hidden nut that's turning that I can't hold, that's rusted on anyway. So I don't want to cut the old brackets because I can't get it all the way off up on top of the frame. I want to reuse the old bracket. So we'll see how it goes here. Probably just going to end up taking the bumper off piece by piece. C-clamp. surgery here. So all that vibrating from trying to cut the bolt head off loosened the rust around the threads, and now I'm able to unscrew it, but the head is already cut halfway off. Now it's froze up. I think that head would have broke off by now. This bracket has a welded on nut there. So does a new one. I already broke the head off of that bolt. That goes to that side, but always something. Let's see what we got left over there. This bumper has like an inner bumper frame. All this comes with the new bumper. It's on the new bumper. It's tack welded on there. I believe this one was just bolted together. The chrome bumper was bolted to this frame. And I definitely want to get all that off of there because how rusty it is. And treat any areas in there that I can after I get that frame off of there. Getting there. Let's see. Same bolt on this one I gotta get off. A fun one. And that thing is, that nut is really rusted on the bolt. I don't want to use any heat back here, open flame, because the gas tank's right there and the vent is right around the corner. So this has got to come off of this. This, the outside, is on the new bumper. So there's 4 bolts holding this on, and they are the rustiest bolts of the project. I think I'm just going to have to cut them off with the sawzall. halfway home. It's even got the inserts for the license plate screws, so I can toss this. And I can toss this. And I still need to get that off. Rust cleanup number 612. Bolt out of there. So I'm going to take this whole bracket off. Okay, so I got the bolt out, and that's what it looks like. Goes down through the frame, and it's just threaded into the frame. Like I said, there's not even a nut, a welded on nut like say on this, underneath the frame there. It's just threaded into this, looks like 3/16 wall thickness of about 3/16. So it's a fine thread. It maybe has 2 threads in there. I'm gonna clean and paint what frame pieces I can get at. First I'm going to spray it with this Zep 505, a degreaser. Then hit it with some Dawn dish soap, and then the power washer. this on for a little quicker dry time because I want to prime and paint a lot of that bare metal there. Okay, looking over all the hardware for this bumper. Looks like they shorted me some stuff because okay, one of those goes in there. One of these goes in here. Yeah, so the other one screws into that brace. That one screws from the bottom. This one goes through this slotted hole here. Here's the other one. I actually got them reversed. Okay, that's where the hardware goes, except I need 2 more of those because there's a bracket underneath here. And there was 2 on this side and 2 on this side on the old bumper, so, and I had to cut all those off because they were so rusty. But this little round deal goes over this hole by the license plate. I assume this bumper gets used for pickup trucks also, 88 to 98, because this is the hole for the lowering of the spare tire. Suburbans don't have a spare tire back there because that's where the gas tank is on the Suburban. So, but I took that off the old bumper. I'm just going to reinstall it just so that that has a little trim around that hole. These are for the license plate. And I think I'm going to use the replacement ones light-wise for the license plate lights that are black. The original ones were chrome. I'll hang on to the chrome ones, see if I want to change it later. But these just twist in there and then this clip holds them on. You get a new wiring harness, complete with light bulbs. And I'm not sure what these are. They might just be for the license plate. This goes on. Like that. I slid the clip on from the top. And then let's see. The wiring plug was on the driver's side, if I remember correctly. This is a real rubbery type connector. It's all soft rubber. Suppose a guy could buy new ones of these if he really wanted to. I'm just reusing the old ones. And that's how that goes. And then this sits up on top of the frame, but farther in from the rear of the vehicle, more towards the axle. And of course this one will go over here. This is the one bolt I took out. That goes in there. Like I say, I need 2 more bolts here. There's supposed to be 2. And that's that. Now we're legal.